Thank you for coming by to see me today. Yesterday, y'all, I did one of the jobs that I absolutely cannot stand to do. I love taking care of this homestead. I love taking care of my home and cooking and all those things. But you see that monster behind me, the refrigerator? I cannot stand to clean out the refrigerator. Just one of those things I don't like to do. But I want to talk to you about something out of that refrigerator that some people would toss into the garbage or toss into the compost bin if it was beyond its peak of freshness. And I want to show you how I use it and how you can use it too to stretch your dollar, to have a clean and fresh smelling house, and just so that you know you didn't throw your money away. When we first bought our farmhouse, I decided that I really wanted to try to have a clean house. And by clean house, I don't mean perfectly tidy. What I mean is I wanted to really limit the chemical use in our home. And I found this spray cleanser. It says Citrus Ginger All-Purpose Cleanser. And it was made with essential oils. And so I thought, perfect. And I have loved this cleanser. It smelled so lemony and vinegary at the same time. And it did a great job cleaning the stove and the sinks and things like that, even the mirrors. So that got me to thinking that I should try to make my own. And you know, I want to also reference another channel here because I was already planning on making a video about this, and then last week I came across another wonderful channel who also shows how to make this, and that is Whippoorwill Holler. Oh my goodness, y'all. I'm in love with Lori from Whippoorwill Holler. She is just the sweetest lady. She has so much experience and wisdom in homesteading and canning, cooking, you name it. So y'all go check out Lori at Whippoorwill Holler, and she does have a video on making this cleanser, but honestly I was planning on doing this video anyway. She just kind of inspired me, so you can go check hers out too. So essentially what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna take limes, lemons, and oranges that were in my refrigerator. They are definitely past their peak for eating, but they're perfect for making a household cleanser that is infused with the citrus oils from these peels. And you can even put a little bit of the juice in there if you want it really strong. So I'm going to show you how I take this bowl that would normally go into the garbage or the compost bin and make household cleanser out of it. Now this spray would be good for your kitchen sinks and for your bathroom sinks. You can also use it on your kitchen counters, but just make sure if you have any kind of solid surface such as marble or quartz that you follow your manufacturer's instructions on how to clean. I wouldn't want you to damage that because you watched this video. Just use your own discretion, but it is a good general all-purpose cleanser like for your stove too. Now, I want to show you this jar. This is probably like a big old dill pickle jar. My mother is one of the most resourceful women I've ever met. She rarely throws anything away that can be used. And when I was growing up, this was the Tupperware. We didn't buy Tupperware. We used mayonnaise jars, pickle jars, peanut butter jars, and just last week she gifted me a box full of jars. So today, this is what I'm gonna pack with my citrus peel and my vinegar. You gotta have a big jar, you gotta have your citrus, and just some plain white vinegar. So all we're gonna do is we're gonna peel this citrus, pack it down in the jar, pour it over with vinegar. So let's do that. Now, in my experience, these citrus fruits, after they have been in the refrigerator for a little while, they can get a little bit leathery. So I use a good serrated bread knife I already started this one, to cut the peel off. It just seems to cut through it a lot better, and I tend to start at the top and just cut down through. You can peel this citrus however you want to peel it, just as long as the peel gets in the jar. And we're just gonna put it down in there, and I'm gonna have a mixture of all of these fruits. I'll peel every single fruit in this jar. We'll go the peels, and I'll just continue to layer lime, lemon, orange, lime, lemon, orange. I think it is so very important that we are resourceful as managers of the home, and that we really try to avoid waste at all cost. I mean, you know, there are some times when something is just beyond saving, but if you can save it and if you can use it, don't let that go to the trash pile, because money does not grow on trees, right? And I think sometimes we really are a throwaway society. We just throw away too quickly. And we throw a lot of good things away that could be used wisely. I believe that the Lord blesses us with good things, and that we are to be good stewards of the things that He blesses us with. And I like for my husband to know, you see, I threw a little tiny bit of lime pulp in there so that some of that lime juice will get in there. You know, now I'm a stay-at-home mom. I do have side businesses, but I like for him to know that I appreciate the income that he brings into our home. And I always tell him this way: you go make the money, and I try to help you hang on to it. And that's the way I feel about it. And it seems like the older I get, the more I feel that way. I guess when you start thinking about, goodness, it's only 10 or 15 years until retirement time, you start to kind of reassess how you're spending that money and how much you're hanging on to and all that, right? But also, you know, the more that you can use what you have, and the less you have to go out and spend money on, that just is also a great stress reliever, because you know that you're just more self-sustaining and that you can do things on your own. So, highly recommend, if you've never tried to make your own cleansers or your own laundry detergent or anything like that, and you've been curious about it, give it a try. I think that you'll really enjoy it, and you'll get a great sense of satisfaction from it. Knowing that not only do you have something healthy and toxin-free for your family, but also you've been resourceful. And you know that if push came to shove and you had to do it, you could do it, right? That's a very valuable thing in my opinion. So I'm almost through here. Got all of these peels, and it's actually very pretty. See all the peels? Now, it won't stay this color. It will turn dark when all of the oils begin to be pulled out into the vinegar. But that's when you're gonna have a nice, strong vinegar base that you're going to reduce with water in your spray bottle. So now that I have the jar all full with the peels, it's as simple as pouring the vinegar over it. And you're basically just going to distill this. Now, a great thing to do is to put a rock or some heavy weight in here. I have a little stone that I'm going to put right on top, and it's going to keep these things down below the vinegar. And this is going to be a very concentrated cleanser. The reason that we want to weight this down is because we don't want any kind of mold or anything like that forming. And we want the peel to stay below the vinegar so that the oils can be extracted. And then once this turns a little bit dark, I would say, a couple of weeks, you'll start to see it change. Then you can make the strength of your cleanser. I refill this bottle. You can take this and make whatever strength cleanser you want. If you have a tough, greasy stove where you've been frying bacon or whatever, and it's going to take a little bit more of an astringent cleanser, you just put a little bit more in your cleanser. But I would recommend that you start out slow, like with maybe a couple of tablespoons or a quarter cup to a little spray bottle. And then if that's not strong enough, you go up incrementally from there. Now, what I'm left with here is not going to be wasted. This is too dry to be eaten, but I may try to get any of the juice out that is still usable, because I'm going to make some guacamole later, and if there's any lime juice in here, I'm going to use it. And then whatever is left, be it pulp or whatever, it's going to go into a little simmering pot on my stove, and I'm going to simmer it just to make the house smell good. And if you've never simmered citrus, you can put citrus with a cinnamon stick and a couple of whole cloves on your stove. It smells amazing. So I would recommend that to you as well. Still, no waste, and that is the key. So there is an all-natural cleanser that's toxin-free. It will do the job. It will make your home smell great. You've not wasted money by going out and buying a cleanser. You've also not thrown away produce that was past its prime. So all the way around, I think it's a great answer, and I think you'll really enjoy using the spray because it makes the home smell clean. And we all know that there are astringent and antimicrobial and antibacterial properties in lemons and limes, so it's a good healthy option for fruit that's gone bad or almost gone bad. I hope you try it. If you do, please leave me a comment in the comment section below. If you have any cleansers that you make at home that are all natural, I'd love to hear your recipes because I'm always looking for new things to try like this. So if you enjoyed this video, friends, please subscribe if you're not a subscriber, and ring the bell for notifications so that you won't miss any of my upcoming videos about home and homestead. I'll be talking to y'all soon. Y'all have a great day.